What's up, guys? Jeremy and
Jamera
here from RC Militia, coming at you with the RC Comments Weekly number 5. These comments were taken from Comments Weekly number 4, and that's how we're going to do all these Comment Weekly videos. Is we're going to take comments off the Comment Weekly videos, and maybe occasionally we might steal one from one of our older videos or something like that. So,
But before we get started,
yes, before we get started, I want to say a huge thanks to Ronnie White, one of our subscribers and one of our Facebook members, and one of my friends on Facebook as well. I met him through YouTube. That's one of the glorious things about YouTube, is you meet some great people.
yeah.
Anyway, he raises bees, and he sent me some. I'm doing unboxing, but well, I had to dip into it. So anyway, he sent us some freshly made honey that was made by him, and
No, the bees made it.
It was, well, the bees made it, but he processed whatever they have to do to do it. He made it, but it's this darker amber color. So I mean, I don't know if it's a different strain of bee or something like that.
It looks
but
so good.
yeah, the honey is amazing. So huge thank you to Ronnie White. I appreciate it so very much.
What are we gonna make with it?
Peanut butter and
Honey
peanut butter and honey sandwiches. Either that, or I might just drink it.
We're just gonna
put it in teas. Good.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but thank you so much.
That's just so cool.
It was probably a mistake that you sent it to me because I'm probably going to want more. Okay, so on to the comments.
Look what you did, Ronnie. Okay, so we have the first one comes from Chris M37. Did we not put the deodorant on too?
No, it smells weird.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay. Chris M3764 says, completely non-RC related question. Do you play any video games? And if so, what?
I used to be a hardcore WoW player. If you guys don't know what that is, it's World of Warcraft. Yes, I'm a geek. I'm a complete nerd on the inside. I may not look like it on the outside, or maybe I do look like it on the outside. I don't know. But I used to be a huge video gamer, but right now currently I only play pretty much Diablo 3, Hawken, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the very first Modern Warfare, because that's the only good one that ever came out, I think.
Battlefield.
And Battlefield, and what's the other one? There's one that I play with planes. It's a free game.
Oh, I don't know.
War Thunder. I play War Thunder.
Yeah.
But I want to get back into other video games. I have Guild Wars 2. I've never played it, but I bought it. I'm gonna probably get it by.
Are they considered video games if they're on the computer?
Planetary Annihilation, yes. And I only do. I'm strictly a PC gamer, pretty much.
Yeah.
I have a PlayStation 3. We mainly use that for DVDs, but I'm gonna pick up some games for that. So yes, I do play video games, and
not as much now since he's in college because he doesn't have as much time. But it's still important for him to make time with his guy friends like that are in Chicago online, and so he plays Diablo with them. And
I don't spend nearly as much time with my friends as I should. But
I know. And I don't mind. It's
all
not
my
because
friends,
of me.
all my friends are in Chicago or
Mm-hmm.
somewhere other than Spokane. I have no friends here, believe it or not. So.
No, just me.
Yep, that's all I need.
I'll be your friend.
Actually, no.
Buddy.
I'll
be your buddy.
It'd be nice to have Mitch and Jeremy and Kate and Chris and
I know.
and Daryl and Kyle and
I know.
DJ and
I know.
I have a lot of friends over in Chicago.
Okay, so Zemaine Brown says, questions for Comments Weekly. Did you change your electronics in your Stampede 4x4? If not, what cell LiPo do you use and how fast does it go?
Stampede is 100% stock on electronics. I have not changed the electronics one bit. I run a 3S LiPo, and it probably does between about 55 to 60 miles per hour is what I am guessing. I don't know. I don't have a radar gun. I do want to get one. So yeah, that answers that one pretty quick and easy.
Didn't do really anything to it.
Nope. Well, we put MIP
yeah.
drive shafts on.
Nothing that's going to make it go faster.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah.
Just more durable.
Yep.
Okay. Way it was left, but there's X's, but I think it's just for show.
You'll put them in there.
Says, I have some questions. What other stuff are you into besides RCs?
Besides RCs, I'm into, well, like one of the previous questions, I'm into video games. I like to play airsoft. I'm into cars. And really big into guns. Let's see, what else?
Airsoft. Did you say that?
Airsoft, cars, guns, video games.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
No, there's more stuff there.
School. You're so into school.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I have other hobbies that I can't think of what they are. I mean, I go out and play with my dogs, go outside
I like
hiking,
to hike.
go on the boat.
Dogs are a big one of your hobbies.
Yeah, so
If you call it a hobby, I don't know.
yeah,
You do.
I mean, I have lots of different hobbies. Probably too many. Gun
Like airsoft would be considered technically. Working out was his biggest
airsoft
hobby.
and guns.
But
Yeah, working out was my biggest hobby, but since I got my back injured and stuff, and my diverticulitis acted up, I've been out for 10 months, and I'll probably be out for more until I get steroid injections on my back. So
yeah.
yep. All right.
But he also says, plus, what kind of stuff do you have tattooed on your arms?
Oh, I have a piston tattooed on my arms. I have a yin yang. The piston and the yin yang are getting covered up. I have a big, huge leprechaun right here. It says 79 on the headband to represent the channel. It's just an accomplishment, so I want to put it on my arm. This whole other thing is a sleeve of skulls and bones, shamrocks, like a graveyard, sunset. The guy from the movie Leprechaun holding an Irish flag. You need to get the Irish flag touched up. The orange is faded, but my tattoo artist said that was because of the orange ink that they had at the time. It was not any good. He's had to do it a bunch. A Celtic dragon. I got a wizard up here, and my favorite one is my harp, which is one of the official symbols of Ireland, and I do believe it's on their money and on one of their flags. So
it's really cool if you guys could see it.
Yeah,
Really,
so,
did you say the Banshee?
Oh, and I have a Banshee, and the Banshee is not a four-wheeler. It is a ghost. It's the Celtic bringer of the... Yeah, it's called the Celtic bringer of death, the Irish bringer of death.
And your elbow,
You see
if
the
you look at
Banshee
his
before he
elbow
died.
from
Oh, and
the
the
side,
elbow, I have
it's a shamrock.
another big shamrock right there.
And then on his back, he has the four horsemen.
Yeah, the
of
four horsemen on my
apocalypse.
back, and then, yeah.
Hmm?
Then the chest are getting tattooed with scorpions and skulls.
Yep.
2 big scorpions coming down, and then a skull in the center, or I don't know, something, but there's going to be 2 big scorpions coming down.
Yep.
Because I love Godsmack and the Scorpion King, and so combine the two, and yeah, perfect match for me.
All right. Ryan Polk says, me and
The
my...
Godsmack thing, I got to reiterate on that. They sang a song for the Scorpion King called I Stand Alone. They have a video, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, so just wanted to explain that. All right.
All right. Ryan Polk says, me and my wife would like to get more into the RC business part of it. So my question for the both of you is, how do you determine that a location is good for a hobby shop? And then 3 different types of tracks.
I would just look for a place with a lot of room on a busy street that has traffic constantly.
And let's face it.
Make sure
I
it's
mean,
in an easy to get to location.
Hold on. I know that we have a hobby shop that's located easy to get to, that has constant business, and one that's not as easy to get to. B&B Hobbies is not as easy, let's face it, to get to. And it's not as busy. I mean, it has business, but it's not as busy.
Yeah.
So location, easy to get to. Good flow of traffic. Yeah. And our hobby town is on the north side, which is a nice part of Spokane. I guess you could say there's more money on the north side, and then more money on the south side, and then in the middle kind of gets different. But, so you want, because it's an expensive hobby, so, I mean, I'm not trying to be a jerk about it, but you know, you're wanting to bring in as much business as possible, so just saying kind of the location of the one that we know always has business is on a busy street, on a nice part of our town, and it's got plenty of room. So
that's what I pick for a location. Now I'd only pick a location that I could have all indoor tracks, indoor nitro electric track, rock crawling track, outside fifth.
That'd be like a Walmart.
Yeah.
That you would need.
Yeah, outside.
I don't know if you want us to get a Walmart.
Outside fifth scale courses. I'm just saying what I would do. I mean,
in our dream world,
and that's my dream. And then my dream is also to start on. I don't know, start online or locally first, but I want to have a local shop. But most of my business is online. That way, I can have my local shop, like the actual hobby shop part of it, not the track. Be able to carry lots of overhead. So I mean, because if you're just sitting on a bunch of overhead and you don't have somewhere else that money's coming in, so you know that overhead just isn't sitting there wasting your money and costing you money.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I want the online thing, so you can afford to have a lot of overhead. Because most hobby shops, I'm gonna say probably about 80% of hobby shops do not carry every brand and every car when it comes out, and that's something that I would want to do, because that's what I find is very annoying. Is they only carry certain cars and certain parts, and it's nice to be able to get local stuff, and I would price mine to meet online stuff, because let's face it, if somebody online can do it, you can do it too in your own hobby shop. I'm guessing. Wait, our battery just went dead. But as I was saying, I would refer you to Joe Ferguson. He's had, like I said, I don't know if I said this, but he's had a a track. He's had a hobby shop, and he's done the whole 9 yards. He's been a racer. He knows the ins and outs of the hobby. If I mean, when I go to open up a hobby shop, that's what I'm gonna be talking to is Joe. So we'll give you actually we'll put Joe. I don't know if he really wants to give advice or anything, but just look up Joe Ferguson or Average Joe on YouTube. You can also find him on my recommended channels or whatever that's called. If you go to my channel page, you know, the actual
RC Militia
page where my channel is and stuff, and you'll see Joe on there. I do believe his YouTube channel is either Joe Ferguson now or just Devil Stangs, DVLSTANG, I think is what it is. So just look for it. If not, then go ahead and comment and I'll send you a link or something like that.
Okay. Sean Gardner says, since you got the Max Amp 3-cell battery.
I only have 2-cell batteries.
So I'll change that.
9,000 milliamp, 150C burst, 2-cell batteries, yeah. Haters are going to hate right now, and go. Alright, go ahead.
What do you plan on doing with the waterproof Mamba? Summit or Revo?
Neither. I decided that this E-Revo, really, I don't want to go brushless on it because I hear nothing but people having problems with their brushless E-Revos. Breaking crap all the time. I don't want to break stuff every time I go out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it probably into a buggy, or I would like to find a used truggy to do electric conversion on, because there's no damn good truggies out there now. There's no good electric truggies at all. I mean, that you don't have to buy conversion kits for. Anybody watching? Mugen, Team Associated, Traxxas? I know you sure as hell aren't ever going to make one. Well, you might make one, but it'll have an E-Revo chassis on it, or a mini E-Revo chassis. Or it might even have a slash chassis. Hell, it could even have a Stampede 4x4 chassis. But they would call it a truggy. But anyway.
Tell us how you really feel, Jeremy.
Anyway, yeah, buggy or truggy is what I'm going to put it into. Hopefully a truggy. I'm going to hold out for a truggy.
Okay.
Or the new Hot Bodies D413. It is a 10th scale. I don't know if I can handle it, but if I can handle it, that's what I'm going to be running it in, because that thing looks freaking badass. It's all carbon fiber. Go check it out on HPS website. The thing is sick. All right.
Okay.
And I will be getting it for sure. Quote me, I will be getting it.
All right. James Allen says, I don't know why, but there's just something about y'all. You guys are fluffy and awesome. Fluffy?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Shut up. Such a... I find farting just as funny as the next person.
He said fluffing.
Yeah,
We all know what he meant.
well, I like his PG
Wouldn't want to
rated.
demonstrate that word on YouTube now, would we? Okay, go ahead.
He says, can't wait till sticker and shirt time, though. Neither can we. We're really excited for...
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Yes. The wheels are in motion, guys.
Yes.
It says, oh, and are you going to do anything with the SCX-10 upgrade-wise?
SCX-10 upgrade-wise, not right now. If I do anything, it's going to be a new servo and maybe new tires and rims. But I think for scaling, when I'm ready to do the upgrades on the scaling stuff, the Wraith is going to come first. I do like the Wraith more than I like the SCX-10. I haven't driven the new SCX-10, but I drove my old SCX-10 and pretty much know how it's going to be. Mm-hmm. But when I do, God, immature. When I do upgrade the SCX-10, I am pretty much going to go and look at Joe's videos and do what he's done to his, because he's done a lot of trial and error and he's found out what works good, and he just recently got some shocks for his. He has a video about that, so like I said, I'll mention Joe before, and you guys can go to his channel and stuff. He's a great guy. I try and mention him whenever I can. So.
All right. Prepare for the Trail says, how are you going to expand the channel more?
We have no idea how we're going to expand the channel. If you guys have comments and it doesn't cost money, that'd be great.
Or not a lot of money or something.
No, I mean, because I got to save money for the RC cars and I'm not buying just every RC car out there. I'm only buying ones that come out and I find are going to be interesting. I'm not going to just waste money on a car just to review it and do that from now on. I'm only buying cars from now on that I think will be good cars. So probably you're only going to see the, higher end stuff from me, unless it's like minis and stuff like that.
So there's some creative ideas, guys. I mean, we're just like shocked by what you guys can come up with. So
yeah.
Something cool that, or if you guys have an idea of something that I can do, because he has a lot of time. No, I have a lot of time. He has no time. And so just if you guys can come up with something that you wouldn't mind seeing me do every now and then, that I can help out with the channel, then let me know.
Yeah, as far as when it comes to me, I mean, I get as much videos out as I can. I think I've been doing pretty good with that.
Yeah.
I know it's only been the camera stuff and everything like that, and I haven't done a running video lately and stuff. I just haven't had the time, guys, with college and homework and just trying to be able to relax at night. I barely have time to take a shit. So it's really hard.
Are you gonna get that into every video?
I'm gonna try and get it into every video.
Thank you, Ray William Johnson. Thanks a whole lot.
Anyway, guys, that's it.
There you go.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Comments Weekly, number 5.
Comments
Done.
Weekly number 5. Make sure to post up your comments below and
For
ask
weekly
questions
number 6.
for comments
Number 6.
weekly. Comments weekly-ish.
Ish.
Number 6.
Ish.
Yes, we're doing comments weekly-ish.
Ish.
Ish. There was a guy named Ish on a TV show we were watching the other day. What was it?
Yeah, it was a newlywed game. No. Yes.
I wasn't watching the Newlyweds. Shh. I was not watching.
We
it.
play the newlywed game, and we're kind of okay at it.
But we're not married.
No.
I guess it's just practice. All right, guys. Jeremy and Jamera from RC Militia saying peace. Take care. God bless. And Jamera adds something to the end of that.
Go Hawks!
And Dolphins.
No.
Later, guys.
No.